Yeah. All right, guys. I don't know if anyone's going to hop on here, but I got a question to ask you guys. So let's see. Sup, CCS? Sup, Esco? Sup, Facebook? All right, I got a question for you guys, and that's what this point of this bonus stream is. I just got a question, and I wanted to ask you guys the answer to the question. And anyone comes and hangs out for the short period of time that I'm going to be asking this question, I will be giving out 20 points. So here's the question. Dylan, cool. I wanted you to be over here too. It was a question. Primarily, I was just hoping to grab, Dylan, Facebook, and, people who do a lot of custom kind of things. But Esco, you two, CCS, you might know the answer. I don't know. Here's a question I have, and it's not like a trivia question. It's more like a creative question. Here's the deal. Let me, because it's kind of a complicated question in my head, but I think it's a simple answer. So right now I got open my my box fight here. Now it's easy to make a box fight that's free for all, because it's 16 players, 16 pads, off you go. But now I was thinking, I'm going to work on making a duo box fight. But I got confused and hung up on how you set up the teams for that. And what I mean is, in a duos box fight, does that mean 8 teams of, split evenly? So, like, if 4 people join the team, or join that game, it would be 1v1, v1, v1, all the way up until you got to like 8 people, it'd be 1v1, v1, 8 people. And then that 9th person, you'd start forming the duos. Like with 9 people, you'd get 1 duo and everyone else is alone. And then with 10 people, you get 2 duos and everyone else is alone. Or, and thank you for that, Facebook. Or does that mean like with duos, you want to form groups of 2 with as few teams as possible? Okay, because that's the part I was getting confused on. So Dylan, so if you have it set up, so if, let's say, 5 people join a duos map, it should be a 2v2v1, not a 1v1, v1, 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 all the way up until whatever. Okay. Yeah, there'll be a solo for, because 5 doesn't divide evenly, but I just wanted to be sure. All right, so to go further with that, because right now my trio map, I guess I have set up wrong then. So with the trio map, I currently have it set up as just 5 teams split evenly, but the reality is it should be a team of 3 and then another team of, so if 6 people join a trio map, it should be 3 versus 3, not like however that would split up, like just 5 teams split evenly. That's correct then? And thank you, Esco. And that's a freaking adorable. All right, so I got to go back to the drawing board and rearrange how the teams set up, because I got kind of confused on that, because in my head I'm thinking I'm used to the squad being kind of like full. So if there's like 12 or 15 people in the lobby and we go into a map that's taking 5 teams split evenly, you kind of end up with everything that you needed to end up with. But then I started thinking, well, what happens if like a small number of people join? That's now I was trying to figure out how that works out. So the reality is, if it says trio or it says duo, you need to make it so that, CCS, I know how to do it. I just wanted to know which way is the right way to do it, if you're calling it a duo or you're calling it a trio. So I know how to configure all that stuff, I'm pretty sure. I just wanted to be sure I set it up It goes by how many people are in it. Okay, so a duo means you form as many duos as possible, and then there'll be a team with leftover. And if you have a trio, it means you're going to form all trios until there's leftover, and that's what you're going to be. Not that it means that's just how many people can be on a team, I guess is what I was asking you guys. All right, so thank you. That helps clarify it, because I don't know. I don't know. All right, guys, let me give you guys some points now. As I said, all viewers on all platforms will get 20 points. So 7 people join, there would be 3 duos and 1 solo. Okay, yes, that's Esco. That spells it out for me perfectly. And if 7 people joined a trio game, then it would be 2 teams of 3 and 1 solo, right? Not if 7 people joined a trio, not 1, 3, 6, so not 5. Okay, so if 7 people join a trio, it's a 3v3v1, not a 7 people, so not a 5, so not a 2v2v1v1v1, if that makes any sense. Just to clarify that one more time. I know that sounds a little confusing, but yeah. So if 7 people join a trio, it should be a 3v3v1, not a 2v2v1v1v1. Correct? Right? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's correct. So which of those is correct? 7 people join a trio. 3v3v1 or 2v2v1v1v1? So 3v3v1, correct? Put it in the chat. 3v3v1 or 2v2v1v1v1, so I know which one. Okay, 3-3-1. Okay. All right, guys, cool. That's what I needed to know. I have to fix my Zone Wars map. I also published the lava map version, which, by the way, in case you guys want to experiment with, I'm going to fix it and republish. But in case, because we're not going to be streaming tonight at all, I'm actually going to make some plans for tonight, so I'm not going to be streaming tonight. But in case you want to experiment and try out the lava map, Dylan, I don't know why they pushed it back. They pushed it back a freaking week, and it freaking bugged the crap out of me. And like I was saying on the stream last time, if they pushed it back by a week and gave us some challenges to do, all right, cool. But they pushed it back a week, they made it a week longer, and didn't give us nothing. So anyway, guys, I published my lava map. Here's what it looks like from the editing point of view. I added a lot of cool special effects. But yeah, the floor is lava. Basically the same map. I'm gonna fix the teams on this because this is set up really 5 teams split evenly, not a 3v3v1. So if 7 people join this map right now, it'll become a 2v2v1v1v1. So I'm gonna fix that on this map. I'm gonna fix it on my other map, and then I'll start working back on my duos of my box fight. But if you want to play this map, because we're gonna be playing this on Saturday if we do a bonus stream, otherwise we'll be playing it on Monday. But if you want the code, it's up here in the top. I'll show you the code in a second because it's kind of hard to see on this screen, but this is basically the floor is lava, kind of stylized up. So anyway, if you want to preview it, there's your code. Close here. 1721 2124 6739. I'll type it in the chat there, and then I'll award you guys points for coming and hanging out and answering me a quick question. So lava map test out, and here's the number 1721-2124-6739. There you go. Give it a whirl. Let me know what you think about it. I also made a couple little changes. And the other thing I do want to adjust, the weapon loadouts. So I know I have it very gray gun heavy, but then people rush the top and get the gold gun. So I don't know what the balance is. So if anyone has some real good ideas of loadout balance, or what you'd like to see as the loadouts, I'm all ears. So yeah, but not right now, because I want to fix all these team issues first, so that I can be a trio and actually be called a trio, not a fake trio, which is just 5 teams divided evenly. How come it didn't go? It went to everyone except for Mixer, it looks like. Yeah, it went, I don't know. For some reason, my unified chat didn't throw it onto the Mixer chat. I'm gonna, hold on. I'm gonna copy and paste it, and I'll throw it in the Mixer manually. My unified chat failed me. All right, here it is for Mixer people. I don't know why it went out to everyone else except on Mixer. There it is. So yeah, oh yeah, because I realized you can't really even see it. It's so tiny on the screen there. But yeah, I typed it out there for you guys. So yeah, give it a whirl. It's identical. The lava is identical to the other zone war that I have. There's no difference other than the lava. It's, you know, and it's active lava, so you do take damage. You do bounce around on it. So now that it kind of sucks, I have to go back and now fix two maps for the same issue. But anyway. I think that's it. All right, guys, let me award you guys some points here, and then I'm gonna get back to working on what I was working on. But thank you for your help in clarifying that, because I thought it was going to be that way, and it's obviously a little bit harder to set it up that way than it is to just take the number of teams and divide by 2. But anyway, I think it does like 1 or 5. I don't set it's basically, there's no setting. The lava you can just set to be on or off. There's no like, so whatever I think it was in game when we had lava in Battle Royale, it's the same thing. It's like 1 or 5 tick when you each bounce. But then you can build ramps on it to then get out of the lava is the idea. Same principle as when the floor was lava in Battle Royale, or even when we had like the lava areas just in the normal Battle Royale. All right, guys, let me send out, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to use unified chat to send it out because some people didn't go. So I'm going to do it manually. No, I don't. I appreciate the help the offer CCS, but I don't need it right now. If I run into other problems, I'll open up another bonus stream and give you guys some more points for helping me out and answering my questions. The biggest thing I want you guys right now to think about is just loadouts. What guns, because I want to sort of finalize so I can start making forks of the main map to do other things. Like I want to make just a very plain Zone Wars map, like kind of like the bio one where there's, you know, just a grassy field, no island, no upgrades, just here's your guns, here's you go. You know, so I want to make simple versions, I want to make complicated versions, I want to make duos, I want to make solo. I want to do a whole bunch of spin-offs of that one map, because I want to get that one like kind of locked in. And the only thing I'm not liking so much is the loadouts. So if you guys could just like jot down on a piece of paper a list of guns that you want and what colors you'd want and how often you'd want it, meaning like, you know, I don't know, like let's say attack and a pump shotgun. You should, you know, if you were to put them in a pile, you should put 2 gray pumps, 2 gray tacks, 1 green pump, 1 green tack, 1 blue pump, 1 green, you know what I'm saying? So like, what would you put in the piles that you can pick from? And the reason why you'd put multiple of the same color is because that makes it more likely for that one to be picked, kind of a thing. That is correct, Facebook. That's the idea. It's sort of, if you want a little behind the scenes, the reason why I wanted to do the floor is lava is to force me to learn to build a little better. It's sort of like a training thing for me. But anyway, yeah, if you guys could just write down on a piece of paper and then let me know like later on after you give it some thought what kind of things you want to see. But just think of it, because the way you do it in creative is the way you would do it in real life. If I made a pile of guns in front of you and I put 2 gray pumps in front of you and 1 green pump, then you'd be twice as likely to pick a gray one than you would a green one. That's how you set the odds of getting something. If I put 1 gray pump and 1 green pump, then they're equal likelihood to get that color. Right now, I have a lot more gray variants of the guns in the piles than I do, let's say, greens. And then I have more, let me start over. I have more purples than I have blues. I have more blues than I have greens, and I have more greens than I have grays. So I think I have like 4 grays for every 3 greens, for every 2 blues, for every 1 purple. That's why you get very rarely a purple weapon, and you very often get a gray weapon. But I don't know if I like that or not. It makes sense, but I don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. I'm going to be asking about that on Saturday or Monday, whenever the next stream is. So please, I know I'm giving you guys a little bit of homework, but I really need your input to really try to make these maps awesome and cool and sweet and epic. Are you live streaming later when the item shop changes? Not tonight, Esco. Tonight I got plans. I'm going to be doing some virtual game nights with some of my friends. Not Fortnite type stuff. We're going to be doing, you know, non-stream, off-stream kind of thing. But anyway, guys, let me send out your points here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. If you play off-stream, can you... Oh, it's not going to be Fortnite that I'm going to be playing off-stream. It's, it's me and some people I know, like a group of 6 of us that I know, like, for real life. And the only reason why we're doing it virtually is because of COVID. Normally we have like a game night where we just get together and hang out at each other's house. So anyway, thanks for helping out, guys. I really appreciate it. Kind of helped out a lot of stuff in my head. And here comes your points. All right, so everyone who's watching currently right now, you just got an additional 20 points. That's it. Sorry, guys. So I'll check you guys later. And peace. What happened? Why am I not switching? I can't go offline. It won't let me. All right, I'm gonna do it manually. Peace.